something has to happen and I'm very excited, that euphoria. Happiness is just tranquility. It's like just simple, straight. It's like a graph straight, not like this,
Is
no
it like
ups and downs.
not being unhappy?
No, yeah, exactly.
It's probably
so
that,
happiness
yeah.
is not irritated, not impatient, not sad, not angry, not jealous. This is all happy, which means when you're in the right emotional state, it is happy. Happiness is not excitement. Happiness is not, it's just stable. You could be absolutely calm, hardly having any thoughts, and you are in your happy state. Right. Health is happiness. You could be in a completely messed up situation with low on funds, low on resources, body unwell, people not with you, and yet you can be happy. Push your child, get them to perform, but don't change your happy face depending on the marks that you see right from when they are in kindergarten. Train them and train yourself. Marks are very important, performance is very important, but marks is not equal to happiness. Performance is not equal to happiness. I am happy, and the child, you should also be happy irrespective of what marks you get. If I'm trained that way right from nursery, I won't go through this.
Welcome to another ThinkRight.me podcast, which is around a very, very important and a very word that is used by everyone all the time as to what they seek. Happiness. So we're going to call this Project Happy. Everybody feels that happiness is a destination.
Right.
I want to do this, then I'll be happy. If I do this, I'll be happy. But happiness is actually a state of mind. It is, you can be happy now if you choose to be happy.
Yeah.
And I think somewhere people tend to miss that in a pursuit of happiness. As a matter of fact, it's very often said, there's a pursuit of happiness and there is no end to it. So when someone is trying to say, I want to be happy, what should they be telling themselves instead?
See, first of all, we need to understand what it means to be happy. Sometimes we visualize happiness like, something has to happen and I'm very excited, that euphoria. Happiness is just tranquility. It's like just simple, straight. It's like a graph straight, not like this, no
like
ups and downs.
Not being unhappy?
No, yeah, exactly.
It's probably
so happiness is not irritated, not impatient, not sad, not angry, not jealous. This is all happy, which means when you're in the right emotional state, it is happy. Happiness is not excitement. Happiness is not, it's just stable. You could be absolutely calm, hardly having any thoughts, and you are in your happy state.
Right.
You're in your happy state. So, but we visualize happiness with all those billboards showing, oh, something I've bought, something I've achieved, and so I'm happy. Happiness is a normal state of the soul, just normal. When I shift from the normal to one of those negative emotions, that's when I'm not experiencing happiness, but otherwise I'm happy always. So happy, peace, this is just simple, it's like graph here. But when I go, why, how, like this, that's when that graph goes like this and I've shifted from my happiness. So first and foremost, I need to understand what is happy, what is it that I'm looking for outside. It's not going to come from outside. You can buy everything, you can achieve everything. They're very important, but they cannot create anything here. They're not creating anything here. They're giving me physical comfort. They're giving me name, fame, money, everything. But they cannot give me anything here. I buy this sofa right now. I pay an X amount. I'm very happy, I say. The sofa has not given me the happiness. I created a thought. I'm happy I got the sofa. So it is that thought which is giving me the happiness, not the sofa. Sofa was not designed for it. Designed for giving me comfort to the body. It's giving me. The minute sitting on the same sofa, I get another piece of news, and everything is gone. Sofa is still there. My new dress I'm still wearing. My new phone I'm still holding. It's all gone. So I think we know it, but somewhere we're not even looking at it that way. That is just a state of mind. It's not going to come from objects. They were not designed to give happiness. Achievement is what I'm moving, and I want to happily go towards that next achievement. But somebody says you'll be very happy when you will reach there. So I thought I'm moving towards happiness. But creating stress on the journey, creating comparison, creating jealousy, creating fear, will I reach there, will somebody else reach there? Even when I reach there, I've already depleted myself before reaching the destination. And the minute I reach the destination, I'm happy for 2 days and then I set my next goal. Setting the next goal is right, but then again you're saying, I will be happy when? So eventually, 6 months of stress, 2 days happy, then 8 months of stress, 2 days happy. Overall, you're not happy in life. So happiness it's more of that whole advertising and marketing business which taught us that you will be happy when. It's not you will be happy when. Happiness is like health. It's like health. It's healthy soul is happy. The day I'm not happy, which means I'm not healthy that day. I've shifted towards a disease. So stress is a dis-ease. I've shifted from my position of ease. So just look at it as health. Do you want to be healthy after you achieve something? No. You want to be healthy so that you will achieve there.
Correct.
Similarly, happiness is a healthy mind. Just understand it that way, and then don't say it's going to be there. Say I'm happy every day.
And then you will want to be happy, and you will know that you're happy, because I think it's true, right? Many people feel unhappy because maybe they look at others and think others are happy, and why am I not?
Yes, exactly.
Now that is a part of social aspects of human beings.
Right.
How does one really prevent that from happening? I know it's about getting larger control on you and looking at that as a situation.
It's okay to want to get something more. That's not a problem.
Right.
So if I see you having a new car and I say like, okay, when I can buy this, that's also fine. Learn, get inspired, work harder, achieve. But don't say, I will be happy when I get that new car.
The emotion of happiness should not be linked to that.
The car is not coming with happiness. Nowhere on the manual it's written, you will be happy when you get this car or that phone. So work hard, want to achieve more is fine. Say, I will be happy when. Or he is happier than me because he has that car. No. Wake up. How can a physical object give you?
But many companies, what you said, advertise
it is
that you buy this, you'll be happy. So they're creating an affirmation that when you buy it, you'll be happy, and you actually feel happy. Maybe that's another way to look at it.
You feel happy, which means what is happy? But the car is not giving you the happiness. You
Your
create that thought, I have achieved what I wanted, and that thought is giving you. So just have to remember the thought is giving me the happiness, not the car. Right. And so then I understand, okay, so all that I need to be happy is to create the right thoughts. So I can create the right thoughts when I get a car. In case I don't get it in that stipulated time, I can still create a right thought. I was not meant to get it now, I'm meant to get it next month. I will get it next month. Create a right thought irrespective of whether the situation is right or no, and then you will be happy always. So that's about ThinkRight.me. So if you're thinking right always, you're always happy. And the minute you feel that you're not happy, just pause and check. What was I thinking? That thought has to be somewhere here. That's where your happiness got disappeared. Create your right thought again you'll be happy. So don't look for happiness outside because it's not there. And that is why everybody's like, I want happiness. The more they're going to affirm, I want happiness, I want happiness, the more it's going to manifest that you're not going to get it. I am a happy soul. Always happy. I'm always happy. Keep affirming that. I'm always happy. So then you're creating the right thought. And when you're creating the right thought, you're healthy.
Yeah.
Emotional health is happiness. You could be in a completely messed up situation with low on funds, low on resources, body unwell, people not with you, and yet you can be happy.
Wow.
Because that's just your right thinking. Like someone could be in the 4th stage of cancer and they create a thought, fine, the doctor said I have only 3 months to live. But what am I going to do in these 3 months? You will see their face like radiant. And someone like 100 fever, oh, maybe mar. So it's nothing to do with the situation. It's only to do with how I'm thinking. So think right will allow you to be happy. Just thinking right always. And that happiness builds up your emotional health. So you will never shift towards an emotional discomfort or towards a mental health issue. Because you will think right in every situation because you've decided I will be happy always.
And as a matter of fact, you'll do better because if you're happy and you're doing something, you're going to do it with joy. You're going to spread that infectious energy to others. And
but one more thing, but your state of mind will not be dependent on the outcome. Let's say I worked very hard, but I didn't get it. Okay, that also is a possibility. That's a possibility. My happiness should not be dependent on the outcome. What is happening with so many children choosing not to live? What has happened suddenly? Pressure, fine. But the pressure to perform is fine. But somewhere in their mind it was my performance is equal to my parents' happiness. So they can see happy faces with their marks, so every child who's leaving or is thinking also, they're only thinking about their parents. And then they've just left a note saying, I'm sorry, I was not able to meet up to your expectations, because they thought if they don't perform, their parents' face is going to be like this. So this is a wake-up call for a parent. Push your child, get them to perform, but don't change your happy face depending on the marks that you see right from when they are in kindergarten. Train them and train yourself. Marks are very important, performance is very important, but marks is not equal to happiness. Performance is not equal to happiness. I am happy, and the child, you should also be happy irrespective of what marks you get. If I'm trained that way right from nursery, I won't go through this. I won't go through this because it's a reality. And so if you become this, then you will be happy. Which profession is claiming that everybody in that profession is happy? So that's conditioning.
Yeah, and also many a times people say, oh, I made an effort to be happy, right? You should look happy even if you're not happy. And that actually creates a bigger gap between the two. Many times we will say, and it's true, right? Happiness is not based on your economic prosperity. Which is that other quality with happiness, that goes in hand to help support you to kind of being, sometimes you need some pegs to constantly try and be in that state. Is there any other kind of quality or state that one should not see?
Gratitude.
Gratitude
is a very powerful quality. If you practice gratitude, initially it begins with a practice, which means you create an affirmation with gratitude. Gradually you'll shift to gratitude being your natural way of being. So then you're shifting from complaint, dissatisfaction to gratitude. So gratitude will always allow you to be happy. Second, acceptance. You accept people. Expectations is what is not allowing me to be happy, because I want the person to be this way, my way, the right way. And I'll never find that person always being my way. So again, I'm giving my chance to being hurt, because I thought expectations are normal. Expectations are not normal. Acceptance is normal. So when I start preparing my mind that way, I can advise them, I can share, but I accept them as they are. That's happiness. I've not fluctuated. So just this, letting go, being able to put a full stop to something that has happened and say, okay, it's over, past is past, it's over, full stop. Mind will be comfortable. But if I say, I'll never be able to forget this, I cannot forgive them for what they have done, I've made an investment that I'm going to hold on to this pain for very long. This pain depletes me and does not allow me to create right thoughts in other situations. So the ability to be able to put a full stop to what has happened and say, it's over. This scene is over and I'm not holding it here. I forgive, I forget, I let go. Use it as an affirmation. Because the opposite affirmation is, I cannot forgive, I cannot forget, I will never forget what they did. This is just an affirmation. Change the affirmation. I forgive, I forget, I let go.
Can we do one exercise for our viewers? Because everybody thinks that holding on to things, right, or doing, things allows them to have greater control. But letting go is a kind of a, immediate getaway to feeling that lightness and, a step closer to our happiness or being in that state.
Yeah, letting go here I was meaning in the sense if, something has happened and it's still on your mind.
Right.
You have to release it. Even if the person has made a mistake, even if the person, that is that soul's karma.
Yeah.
What is the karma you are doing by holding on to it? There was a lady who came to the center. She's 35 now. She experienced abuse when she was 5 years old. So her parents, they were going out, they left her with some family. Now at that age, that child, of course, blamed the person, blamed her parents, was not able to trust people, did not have a family, she did not get married because I don't trust people. She became very bitter inside. So once when she was meditating, she just came out of the meditation room and she said, what? I said, what happened? She said, that person did wrong once, and that too to my body. What did I do for 30 years? She said, 30 years I have done wrong to me. She said, I have wronged myself. I did not trust my parents. I didn't have a good equation with them. I don't trust people. I live alone. I've become so bitter. And she said, today I let go. So that is liberation. It's like freedom. What was I holding on to here? It will never allow me to be happy. Even if it's just in the subconscious, it's not on the conscious mind. I'm not thinking always about subconscious mind. There's an energy depleter. I made an investment which is depleting energy. So at least every night before going to sleep, even if you don't do it immediately, let go, forgive, Just keep saying, I release, I let go, forgive, and then don't take it to bed. If you take it to bed, then it becomes difficult to forgive people.
So let's do it right now. Let go something that will actually been holding on for a long time, and feel the comfort, the ways in which you can actually get into a state of happiness which you deserve to be right now. And if you don't feel that, you can still have qualities like acceptance, gratitude. So there are many gateways to ensuring that you can be happy now and at every point in the rest of your journey. So thank you again so much, Sister Shivani, for again a very enriching podcast and discussion.
Thank you. Shanti. Shukriya.
We have created a new series, ThinkRight Podcast, where Sister BK Shivani and I discuss many aspects related to mindfulness with multiple guests on very different subjects. Come watch it on the ThinkRight.me app.